Baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Miami Marlins and the Phillies. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Aaron Savali will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So now here is John Birdie. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row? It hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Scooped up, and he's safe.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Into the box, Connor Scott, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 5 homers and 31 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
None out, runners at first and second. Right side, hit hard. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Love everything about that play right there. Nobody's at fault, just great execution by the defense. I saw the third base coach waving him around, and I totally agreed with it.
So Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Pablo Lopez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And now in the box, Willie Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone. Somebody's caught a hot streak. Another base hit. Average climbing over the 260 mark. Needle pointing up.
First pitch on its way. Joaquin Diaz is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Lopez has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. That's by him for strike 1. Castro on at first, nobody out. Fouled off. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Yeah, this guy's had a powerhouse season up to this point, D-World, but only 2 home runs in his last 10 games.
Yeah, Dan, 2 home runs in his last 10 games is nothing to raise your nose at. But the bottom line is there's some guys in the rearview mirror that continue to drive the ball out of the ballpark, so he's got to get it going.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Jairo Munoz.
Next to dig in, Jairo Munoz. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
High in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Up next from Miami, Gerard Encarnacion. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. His prior history versus this arm, he's 4 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch to third. Oh, what a stop. He goes to first. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
The third baseman, Javier.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Gone! A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 33 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next to bat will be Rhys
The
Hoskins
first baseman.
as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Batting it, the catcher, XXVIII.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Realmuto, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 9-year major league vet. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hoskins stands at first with one out. Down the right field line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Aaron Savali, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Second and third here, one man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Full count now, 3-2. Willie Castro is on deck. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Willie Castro. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Gregorius has a play.
Wow, talk about
Now
frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
At the plate now, Joaquin Diaz. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Comes set, the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled away. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 25 for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Man, that has to hurt. He was one pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
A shortstop.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Tapped up the third base line.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the nearly bat around here is 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We played 2 full. The Phillies are out on top 5-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch coming. Here it is. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Birdie. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter.
Next up is Connor Scott, a base hit in his first trip. Now here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at Didi. Wow.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground is short. Taken in by Gregorius. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired.